Hey everybody, this is WarriorExo coming at you with three fresh pieces of news. Very important piece of news. I understand Anna has come out. I'm obviously not going to do a video on Anna because, well, there's nothing to do. I mean, the trailer's out. All you need to do is look up Anna Amari, and you're done. I mean, there's no point in making a video on that. What I wanted to make a video on is something that everybody is missing. Around the same time as Anna Amari being announced, something else was announced. It was put on Gamespot. They talked to the developers, got a lot of nice, juicy information. And it's stuff that we probably care about a little more than Anna. No offense to Anna, but this, in my mind, is a little more important. People have been talking for a long time about a Zenyatta buff. The developers stated that Zenyatta will be getting an increase in his shield. No factual numbers dropped yet. And will also be getting an increase in his movement speed while in his ultimate. Now, what this means, for one, the shield means that no longer will Mei and like a ton of other people be able to one-shot Zenyatta just like Tracer. It will give him more viability because one of the things I've talked to a lot of people about on both console and PC is that what he primarily needs is more health. But he also needs a little bit, of some other stuff to help him out, which the movement speed on his ultimate, I guess, might help. His ultimate in concept is not that great because a lot of things insta-kill. That's the point of a lot of ultimates. They all insta-kill people, so healing up only really cancels so many out, like Hanzo, maybe a little Genji. It helps, but at the same time, there's just better ultimates. The movement speed is going to make it so he's able to get in there and get out easier, because before you had to, slowly hover your ass in there and then heal and then hover backwards before it's not good for Zenyatta to be in the fight because he's so weak. In the time of doing that, you can get sniped by a Widowmaker or a Hanzo or a Mei or anything. It was dangerous. So this is good. These are buffs in the right direction. I don't know if this is going to make him viable again, but it's definitely going to make him not as bad. Now, the other thing is happening is there's apparently going to be a D.va buff, which they've been talking about a D.va buff for a while as well. Now, the thing with the D.va buff, I'm iffy on it. All they've mentioned is it's probably going to work something like a Reinhardt shield. They're going to be you'll be putting out your field, blocks bullets, projectiles. But instead of it just lasting, a few seconds and then going on a cooldown, apparently it's going to be a toggle like Reinhardt's shield. You're going to be able to, turn it on and off, and apparently it's going to have a meter. Now, this could be potentially really bad. I don't know how they're going to do it. Hopefully they do it in a smart way, because if the way they do the meter ends up being in some sort of fashion that makes it so she can't take as much damage, because the upside was she could take as much damage as she needed. She could cancel an entire Pharah ulti. She could cancel all this crap out instantly. And yes, she was underpowered. I'm not going to argue that. She's absolutely underpowered. She's one of my favorite characters. She's so fun to play, so trolly, so many nice, fresh, dank memes on her. But if this makes it so she can't really reflect as much, she's going to actually lose viability over anything else. I mean, yes, you'll be able to recharge it, and you'll be able to use it possibly more often, but at the same time, if it stops you from being able to stop ultis and maybe makes it so you can't even fight Widowmaker as much, I doubt it. If you can't fly at a Widowmaker anymore with that, D.va's dead. I'm sorry. That's like one of her few positives, is she can still beat up Widowmaker. So that's it. I rate that down as a buff, but there's a potential that it could be a really bad nerf. So Zenyatta buff, D.va buff, the final one. A lot of people on YouTube and everywhere have been talking about this whole one character limit business. I have not mentioned on it yet. I've been wanting to make a video. I was actually thinking about making a video on it today. I have all these things I want to make videos on, and I keep getting freaking sidetracked. Today, they announced that there is in fact going to be a one hero limit in competitive. It is officially confirmed, and it is on the public test realm. So if you are on the PTR, or if you, in the near future, you're going to be having a one character limit on your competitive. Now, I personally like this because a lot of things were cheesy in competitive play. especially for like the lower ranks going up, a lot of people would freaking go for Winston, double Lucio or something to mess with King of the Hill, or when you got sudden death, which they've, we already know sudden death is getting changed / removed or something. It's gonna be less often if not removed. But there was a problem where people would just stack a bunch of characters, and you might only know support, so you might not be able to counterpick the like 6 Winston with 6 Reaper or something. It didn't really put a lot of skill on it. It became more of, oh hey, we know a really ridiculous method and you don't know how to combat it because it's not actually meta. So it became weird on that. But also another primary issue, as people might know, tournaments in the past did not have the limit. More and more are taking the limit into consideration or using it, because it's not fun to watch when everybody's playing one character or 2 or 3 characters. You want to see diversity. You want to see, oh man, look at that Genji main, he's ridiculous. Oh dude, look at that D.va, holy crap. Not, they have 2 D.vas, they have 2 Tracers, they have 2 freaking Lucios, they have 2 that, like, nobody really enjoys watching that. And I don't either. So personally, I saw this coming. I didn't have a video, so I can't be all like, oh, look at this video. No, I saw it coming because it was obvious that people were going to complain. At the same time, it makes kind of some sense. Now, what sucks is people are going to be insta-locking a lot. You're going to see people insta-lock Soldier. And it's kind of weird to think about insta-locking in, Overwatch. This isn't League of Legends. It feels really weird thinking about that, but a positive is it will in fact not be on quick play. There will be absolutely no effect for this on quick play. Quick play, you'll be able to play whatever you want. You can play 6 Winston in quick play if you want. Quick play is fully intended to be a fun mode, and I've been grabbing that by the horns, by the way. I have officially gotten that mentality where when I go into quick play, I just do whatever the fuck I want. I enjoy the game. Well, I still try to win, obviously, but I just enjoy the game, and I love it. I'll spend like an hour on quick play before I do any competitive, so I can just get the crap out of my system. And anybody out there who just likes playing fun stuff like I do that. Just burn it out of your system, go to competitive. This also will mean that you guys need to learn up some more new characters. This means that if you're a Tracer only main, you gotta work on that. You gotta mix up the diversity in case another Tracer pops in before you. But a negative will be this might mean more levers and more toxicity in the community. I think the multi-character system might have literally been something that stopped toxicity in the community. I honestly believe that. Now, there is toxic. I'm not going to lie that there's a lot of toxic shit in the community. I've been dealing with it a lot lately. Past few days, a lot of toxic crap, a lot of levers, everything. But I think this is going to make it worse because insta-locking was one thing that really grew like toxicity in League of Legends and other games. And it's going to end up boiling it worse. And I really hope that doesn't happen. It's going to happen. But I mean, hope is hope. So there you go. Zenyatta got buffed. D.va got buffed with a possible nerf. And we're going to the 1 character limit for competitive in the future. It might be for the next season. It might be just kicking it a part of this season. I don't know. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it if you made it all the way through this. I understand that I might not be the most entertaining person to listen to, but I'm going to be making some more videos. I'm going to try to do more videos more often. I stream, so that's one of the reasons you don't see me making a video every single day. I do stream. I've been doing it for over a year. If you want to check that out, it's twitch.tv/WarriorExo, just like how my name looks on here. Now go out there and enjoy that multi-character competitive while you can. And I'll see you all in the next video.